Citizens of the internet, this is Jacob down here at Redwater Dodge, home of the $10 oil change and rig ready Rams. Today I'm very happy to be showing you a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Overland edition. This vehicle has just about every option you can get in a Jeep. Let's take a look at it. Starting at the front of the vehicle, you'll notice it does have tow hooks, so if you manage to get stuck, you'll be able to get pulled out no problem. You also have front park sensors, so that's very handy if you're parking in a garage or even a tight parking stall or anything like that. That way you'll be able to see on your cluster where your front end is in relation to objects. You also have a little radar or camera device on the front there. That's in relationship to your adaptable cruise control. I'll go over that when we get inside. Fog lights built right in, and I like how the headlights on it sit pretty high too and angle down, so you get a good sort of view with your headlights. If you walk around the side, I like that it has the built-in roof rails right here, so good utility there. Of course, it has one of my favorite features, put your hand in here to unlock it and click this button here to unlock it. That only works when you've got the key fob on you. Key fob does, of course, have power unlock, power lock, command start, little button here where if you double click it, it opens the trunk for you. Likewise, you can also hit the button on the rear of the hatch there. As you can tell, there's tons of room inside. You also have a little rubber floor mat. Put some wood in here. You don't have to worry about wood chips sticking to all the carpet. As well as that, you have a 12 volt DC input right there, so if you wanted to blow up an air mattress or any of that good stuff. And if you look under here, that is a full-size spare tire, no donuts in here, and you've got a nice look at the size of the subwoofer in there, so that'll give you some good punchy bass tones. And you can hit this button here to close it. You also have your hitch right here, handy little Jeep logo on the front. I don't think this Jeep has been pulling a whole lot or at all. You also have your rear parking sensors there, same idea as the front park sensors, plus backup camera right there. And of course, your Overland badge, because this is an Overland. And before we hop inside, I want you to just appreciate the beautiful color of this vehicle. There's not really any scratches on it that I can tell. And it's sort of like a nice sparkly green, I would call it. I don't know, it looks very good. I don't see it a whole lot. Let's go hop inside. So inside, to match the beautiful exterior, you have this fantastic brown leather. Again, you don't see that a whole lot. You've got Overland stitching right into the seats. They are vented as well as heated seats. You have a kind of sort of a cream colored roof there, and get a shot of this huge panoramic sunroof. You have the, adjustable partition there, so if you want it only halfway closed, you can do that. I like it all the way open because it's very nice. Nice leather wrapped black dash. You also have a little hidden compartment there. Glove box, of course. Wow, that's a big glove box. If you look here, not only do you have a USB which hooks up with your Uconnect, but you have your standard 12 volt right there. You've got your select terrain mode right here, so auto, snow, sport, sand and mud. You're covered for just about anything. Gear shift right here, electronic power brake. If you look in here, you have another USB which again goes in with the Uconnect. So by that I mean if you plug your phone in, you can listen to your music through the system. You can project the map from your Google or Android device right on the screen because it's Apple CarPlay and Samsung Auto enabled. And you also have another charger right in here and a little place to put all your change. And look at these little breaks in the plastic there. So that little half circle is so that when you close it, you can run your cord through there without it getting in the way of the hinges. So I really like the attention to detail they've thought of with little things like that. I can tell the heated steering wheel is starting to kick in. That feels nice. I like the black top on the top of the steering wheel. It looks slick, I think. Don't see it a whole lot. Memory seats, again, heated and cooled. You can get your various heat seat option controls through here. This is all customizable itself too. So if you decide that you don't want to go through the whole drop-down menu to turn your heated seats on, you can actually go into your apps and you can drag your heated seat down into the bottom there. This is already nav equipped, but like I mentioned, you can hook your phone up so that your navigation projects on there as well. You have all your radio options, so Sirius XM, AM, FM, all that good stuff. You could listen to your phone, of course. Bluetooth options as well. Your cruise control. So I mentioned it on the outside. It has standard cruise control, but it also has adaptable cruise control. So if you set your normal cruise control with these buttons here, you can actually set your following distance. So essentially what that means, you could have your cruise control set for, say, 110, and if the guy in front of you is doing 80 kilometers an hour, you could have, say, your follow distance set for 3 seconds. So once you get to about 3 seconds behind him, it'll actually match his speed of 80 kilometers or whatever it is he's doing. And if he hits the brakes, your car will hit the brakes. If he speeds up a little bit, your car will speed up a little bit, up to what you have your cruise set at. So very handy. With that same feature, it also sees the lines on the road. That's what this button here is for. So if I were to go through my cluster here, go into the driver assist function, you'll actually see a little, I guess, projection of the road right there. So essentially, if I were on the highway, and the vehicle could see the lines on the road. If it's winter and it can't see the lines on the road, this feature won't work. But typically Alberta is pretty good about getting the roads cleared. So if you can see the lines on the road, then, and let's say you were to let go of the steering wheel, it would essentially play Pong between the lines. And it scares you the first time it does it, but it's very safe, keeps you in the middle, feels like a strong breeze, sort of keeps you where you want to be. You also have an engine on-off feature. So cliff notes of that, basically if you're in traffic, your engine turns off so that you're not wasting gas idling. And from what I hear, it is quite responsive. There's not a delay when you start going again when the light turns green. As soon as you hit the gas, it just starts going. But if you don't like that feature, you can always turn it off. And garage door opener right there. So if you want to park it in the garage, not only does it have the sensors to make it easy, but it also has the hookup right there. One thing I like about the Uconnect is I find the screen is starting to get a lot more flush with the dash, which is still the same size screen, but I think makes it look a little bit nicer. And I believe that is the most of everything in the front. Let's go take a look in the back seat now. So not only are these seats really clean, it doesn't actually look like they've really been sat in back here at all. They're in very good shape. I mean, it is a 2019, so I would hope they're in good shape. Let's fold this down. Got a couple cup holders. Nice and comfy. The seats back here are just as comfortable as the front seats. Plus, they also are heated, so rear passengers are going to be just as comfortable as the front. And you also have a couple hookups for devices back here. So USB hookups. You have your traditional USB as well as your micro USB. And you have a full-sized 3-prong outlet right there. Plus, climate vents, so you'll be nice and warm. And I think the back seat is where this panoramic sunroof really shines. Looks very nice. In relationship with the brown leather and the cream sunroof headliner, this is a very nice car all in all. So guys, if you're looking for a beautiful SUV that's maybe you don't want to pay the depreciation of a new one, but you still want every option under the sun, this is the SUV for you. Come take a look at it. We're down here at Redwater Dodge. You can give us a call at 780-942-3629. You can shoot us an email at sales@redwaterdodge.com, or better yet, just come take a look.